Well guys, you never know, this might be third time lucky for us. We've had sound issues here at in the UK with the last two videos. The last one, if anybody's watched it, was only 10 minutes long, but it still seems like a lifetime if you haven't got any sound. The first one was half an hour long, which is like 3 lifetimes. Anyway, setups for Plaay United. First of all, thanks to Rob for supplying the 17-18 season. Anybody that's seen any of the videos know 19 out of the 20 teams Chelsea wasn't there. He'd donated that to a friend of his on the channel. So I decided to create Plaay United, and we are going to play the EPL season 17-18 in place of Chelsea. Now the first video, the 30-minute video that I've taken down, was all about rolling dice and randomly getting players from other teams and then matching them against the players, and that is the card that the United players are based on. So the second one was actually running through and explaining who had been selected against what player. Before I start, Rob, the two US teams that you were looking for in our head-to-head game, you actually put in this bag here. So I've got them, so I'll get them back to you. So without further ado, number one, Colin House. He is based on Julian Speroni, Crystal Palace goalkeeper. Tribe Fan is also a goalie, and he is based on Wayne Hennessy, who is Crystal Palace. Max Cornelius, he is going to be the starter at goalie position. He is based on Claudio Bravo of Manchester City. Into the defence, Jojo Shaw, my wife. She is based on Nicholas Otamendi of Manchester City. Now that's he's a very good player, but he is from Manchester City and she is a Manchester United supporter, but just have to get used to that. Keith Avalone, he is based on Eric Bailly, Manchester United. Al, Red Sox fan, and I hope that the volume's working here. Al, you are based on Chris Smalling of Manchester United, and Amish Elvis, you are based on Steve Cook of Bournemouth. Jojo Shaw and our Red Sox fans will be the designated starters in the defence. Into the defence midfield players, Don Heston. He is based on Nacho Monreal from Arsenal. Landon Donovan, or Derek Dodger's Royal fan as some of us know him. He is based on Sead Kolasinac of Arsenal. Captain Carl 18. He is based on Daniel Amate of Leicester. And Joseph Colella is based on Chiku Koyate of West Ham. The starting position there is only one, and that is Don Heston. So in defence, it looks like we've got quite a good team here, but better things are to come. Into the midfield, D. Scott Howard, Riyad Mahrez, Leicester. ID Jester, Ki Sung Young of Swansea. Darlene, Beram Kayal of Brighton. Bob Zulke, or Sportsman Z, Roberto Pereira of Watford. Sean D, Henrik Mkhitaryan of Arsenal, Arnold Hunter, Idrissa Gueye of Everton, I Am Sporticus, Manuel Lazzarini of West Ham. The midfield forward players, Mark Moe is Elias Kachunga of Huddersfield, and then myself, Alan Shaw, Dwight Gale of Newcastle. So around the midfield there, we've not got a bad midfield. The forward midfield players. Oh, the starter in the midfield forwards is myself. In midfield is B. Scott Howard, Sean D, and I Am Sporticus. Forward midfield players, baseball demos, is Andy Carroll, Jesse Burnett, Arnold Carroll is West Ham, Jesse Burnett, Olivier Giroud of Arsenal, and the starter of the forward midfield one is Jesse Burnett. And now our three top guys who are going to get us all the goals, I don't think so. Rob is Peter Crouch of Stoke. Anthony Crooks is Joselu of Newcastle. And Bobby Catalano, who will be the designated start forward, is Callum Wilson of Bournemouth. Now the idea then was for me to go away, print all the cards and bring them back, but I've actually printed them anyway, so I might as well show you them. They have to be cut out yet, but these are the actual cards that we'll be using for Plaay United. So Colin House, Tribe Fan, Max Cornelius, Jojo Show, Keith Abalone. I think they turned out quite well actually. I used one of the free Excel spreadsheets off the play.com website to create them. There's a little bit of a faffing about with the icons to get them to work a bit better. As you can see, the crosses down the bottom here, or maybe not, maybe you can't see them because it's not very good, but the crosses are not very crossy. Such a word as very crossy. But anyway, as you can see, you get the drift. And for those that are left, there they are in all their glory. So all that's left for me to do is cut them out, play a few practice games so I can actually get used to what I'm doing, and then we'll start the season. I was going to give you a list of the games that we're going to play. We are playing the actual season, but I didn't get around to doing that. I only just found out that this last video didn't have sound, so I didn't do the other part of it. But looking quickly down, we start at home to Burnley, and then we're away at Tottenham Hotspur, then at home to Everton, then away to Leicester. Our fifth game, we are at home to Arsenal, and then away to Stoke, and at home to Manchester City, and so on and so forth. And by the time we get to the end of the season, just scroll down. The last 3 games, our last game is away at Newcastle. Prior to that, we're at home to Liverpool, and prior to that, away at Swansea. So that's the start and the finish of our season, and hopefully we'll get some points. I think we've got a fairly decent squad, defence and midfield wise. We're a bit weak up front, but the guys are just going to have to pull the finger out and get some good results. The way it's going to work is that the starters will be the starters, the 11 players. We will roll the dice, as is the rule, to decide if they're going to play, and if they're not playing, then we will fill in with other players. Everybody will get games. I'll slot them in now and again. We are going to have injuries, and so maybe I might do a quick video, work out a way to decide whether we've got any injuries at the start of the season, and if we have, do a quick video on who those injuries are. So hopefully you're having a good Thanksgiving weekend, and hope to continue. But until the next broadcast, I will see you then. Goodbye.